here for two reasons. For one, I realized that some of y'all think I'm not fine. And I was like, oh Lord, no, misconceptions. And then on top of that, y'all, I went ride my bike today, which is why I might be perspiring because I just got out the shower. So it was like workout, clean up a little bit because I might have some guests tomorrow. And then, shower and, get your girl looks together for the video. And it was that ass. Yeah. Oh, she twerked. She bad. Gucci bag. Body bag. That's my little joint right there, y'all. The more I listen to it, the more I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about my mic sound nice check. Whenever I wear these earrings, I feel hella like old school hip hop. Like I feel like, girl, her bad. Like not like a hood rat, but that kind of feel of her bad. Sorry. I'll be excited sometimes. Okay. Scentbird, you guys. All right, commercial break for Scentbird. $14.95 subscription service to get a perfume or cologne of your choosing. Okay, I've been telling you guys about the Tom Ford I love. Okay, I'm officially out of my Black Orchid. Okay, it makes me sad. I think I'm going to buy the Tom Ford Black Orchid because I really like how that smelled on me. I was smelling delicious. That ass. Look, I ain't gonna be able to stop. Anyway, y'all, so the episode starts off with Shooter in a medium shirt. And I know I'm not supposed to rib somebody who just lost their child, but I'm petty like that. I'm sorry. Okay, prayers, peace and blessings. My heart goes out. Serious moment. Okay. So all his homeboys, including the dude who played Biggie in the Notorious B.I.G. movie, I don't know his name, I just call him Biggie because he just give like such that Notorious B.I.G., that Christopher Wallace vibe, and he is my favorite rapper of all time. So, you know what I'm saying? I saw him and I was like, oh, look at Biggie. I was excited for a second. They had a whole bunch of people in the room who, are artists in the music industry, went to jail, had prison time, such things. Okay, some people we knew, some people we didn't. Sass was there. Tobias, Tokyo Vanity's old man was there. Y'all, whenever I say Tokyo's name, I want to say Tokyo Tony. I don't know why. It is annoying as hell. I did it last review by accident, and then I heard Ashley do it and correct herself. I was like, okay, good. It's not just me. That's your words just want to say Tokyo Tony. Tokyo Vanity is hard to say. I don't know why. All right, Kirk is there with his Adam's apple, okay? And they were just talking about all of the violence that's been going on, about the shootings, about how these young black men don't want to listen to the OGs. They not like that. Back in the day, young men would listen to their OGs. Hey, baby. Nowadays, these little young men are really not trying to listen to the older gangsters who have done this, who have been there, who have experience, who are still alive, thank the Lord, okay? So to me, I feel like if anybody was out here in the game and they not in prison or dead, you should probably listen to them because they was doing something right. Throughout the conversation, we eventually get to Shooter and Sierra's situation. He says that she has not been there for him. Now, the last time we talked to her, she said she paid for the repass. Not only that, but she did reach out to him. And I turned the oven on so you could put the rolls in when you got home and you wouldn't have to wait for the oven to get hot. Yes, back to that. I'm sorry. My life, Jesus. My husband, he's standing there looking at me. I got, what's up? Shooter says that Sierra has not been answering his text messages or his phone calls. But last episode, when she was crying to Tokyo Vanity, she told her that he wasn't answering her. And here's the thing, though. This is why you don't cheat on your wife and have children out of wedlock and then don't tell her about it. This is why you don't be that flawed to somebody. This is why you don't disregard your wife's feelings like that. Because at any moment, one of your children can be taken from you out here in these streets, and you're going to wish you had the support of a strong black woman in your corner to hold you up, okay, and be your spine while you out here in medium shirts, okay? That's what you want. And I understand that, but here's my thing. I feel like, first of all, Shooter does not know that Sierra knows about the other kids. She may not be answering his text messages and phone calls. I honestly can't be mad at her. I understand your son passed away. She was there for the funeral. Okay, she was in the car with you. But what do you expect from somebody who you have done so much damage to just clap out of her own pain and be there for you as if none of that ever happened? I understand that there are some women that are strong enough to do that, but I am not about to look at Ciara like she's wrong because she don't have the emotional capacity to deal with her heartbreak and yours and be supportive of you after you have caused her heartbreak. Like, get out of my face with that. And everybody, including the Keely girl who's new on the show, I'ma clock her, okay? And her thick neck ass, I'ma get into it with her because I don't like her already. Jock and his boy Bachi. Bachi was at the little sit down, with the homeboys with Shooter as well. And he was introduced to us then. But right now we really get to see him. Bachi and Keely go together, okay? Keely is really close friends with Shooter. She used to be friends with Ciara, but now that they've had the breakdown in their relationship, of course her loyalty is with Shooter because she knew him first. I am side-eyeing any relationship between Shooter and a female talking about that's my friend. I'm side-eyeing. Okay, no. It don't seem like he could not sleep with a bitch. She's Bachi's old lady. And Bachi is a promoter, a club promoter. So he got girls all up in his phone, all up on him in a club and all of that. And she seemed like she with the shits, okay? So that's going to be a storyline right there. I done already clocked it. I don't know why the girls who came to help the community dressed in their thought, well, you know what I'm saying? Spandex, stomach out. Bitch, we came to pick up trash. A t-shirt and some jeans. A t-shirt and spandex shorts. But bitch, a t-shirt, okay, as to not rip cheap ass spandex that you have on when you picking up tree limbs out the grass, bitch. Okay, look, whatever. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. But I'm just gonna tell y'all look like y'all was dressed for the background of a music video and not to do community service. I see you bitches. Okay? I see you bitches. All right? So let's get to the storyline here. Okay? Keely comes over. Shooter standing there. Shooter is further telling everybody how Ciara hasn't been there for him, how he been calling and texting and she hasn't been answering. Okay? Keely feels like she out there doing her, so you need to move on and find you somebody to distract you. You need a distraction, okay? Basically saying, fuck Ciara, forget your marriage, forget the fact that you have so much going on. You need some ass in your face. And that's when the Pimp Dawn shit came out. And I was looking at Keely like, okay, I'm not here for you. First of all, you one of the people who titties is out to pick up trash, okay? Second of all, how are you claiming to be his friend when you basically putting him in a situation that might mean more drama for him since you know he can't control himself? Women that empower and enable men to treat their ladies wrong piss me off because I feel like as a woman you should understand how men can be dogs. Shooter is a dog. Regardless to the fact that his son passed away, I'm so sorry for that. He has my compassion. He has my sympathy. He has my prayers. That does not negate the fact that he cheated on his wife with her assistant and apparently another girl who's pregnant who's been coming to her shop for years she didn't even know about. So to me, he's flawed and should be treated like gum on the bottom of her shoe after the funeral is over. She does not have to give him her heart anymore because he threw it on the ground like it was trash. Like cigarette ashes on the floor. Why do you make me feel like cigarette ashes on the floor? Shout out to Mickey Howard. Over to Jock babysitting Keely in a club, okay, because she's been out of town or living away. Their relationship, I don't know what was going on with Keely and Bachi's relationship. But she been out of town for a year. She just came back. She in a club. She feeling some type of way. She with the shits because he over there and the girl got her arm around his shoulder while he locking her number or text into his phone. He's a party promoter. He connects people. We all know party promoters almost get a license to be a hoe because of how much they have to talk and be around thought-like women, okay? It is what it is. Don't be with that type of man with that profession if you can't trust him, okay? Okay, that's how I feel about it, because I'm tired of seeing it as a storyline. I can't tell you how many times we've seen the same storyline. My old man is a promoter. I don't like how females be around him. I got a problem. So will Bachi and Keely stay together, child? I don't know. But I do know she took time out of her storyline to talk about her problem with Ciara not being there for Shooter. And Joc took this opportunity once again to tell her that he felt like she was overstepping her boundaries, okay, and causing more issues than she should have. Bachi comes over and sits down with his all yellow medium fit on, and I'm like, oh, okay, young man, I like your beard, okay? And she was with the shits. Oh, you don't want to talk about them girls over there? Why would he want to talk about the girls that he just walked away from to come and sit next to you, girl? What are you doing right now? Okay, just doing the most. He was laughing at her, playing her dust, telling her she was doing the most. He put his legs up on the table like he ain't paying her no mind. So she got up, walked around the table with her furor and threw her drink at him. But he said, when you blessed with the blood of the lamb, the shit just go right over you. You know what I'm saying? It just bounced off you. And I could have passed out because I saw the stream of alcohol actually go over him. Only a little splash got on the side and his beard probably absorbed whatever that was. I don't know how I'm going to feel about her. Yeah, let's get to Tommy. Tommy said she was living a peaceful life before her mama Samantha decided to bring this drama back into her life with her sister Versace. And I feel like you got a case almost every summer, bitch. How are you going to sit up here and tell us that your life was at peace before your mama tried to make you get along with your baby sister who you say you raised, okay? So Samantha... And I don't know what was going on with Samantha's ponytail, but I'm gonna let mama live because she looks sober. And I'm gonna be proud and happy that their relationship is better than it was last season. At least that's what we thought, okay? Now they sit down and Tommy is not open because Tommy feels like she's owed an apology because whatever her sister said to the police got her that battery charge. Now here's my thing. What really ultimately made the decision that got you the battery charge was when you decided to get your ass in your car, drive all the way down to Versace's job, and act a fool, which proceeded to cause a whole altercation, a hands-on situation. You touched your sister, you fought your sister, that's where the battery came in, okay? You did that, Tommy. And I know a lot of y'all didn't agree with me about that, but I don't fucking care because y'all are probably those same type of people that like to blame everybody for your own life being messed up. Tommy, you keep getting arrested because you can't control your anger and you's an alcoholic. Samantha wants her to come to this family photo shoot. Nobody's in jail. Nobody's dead. Thank you, Jesus. She just wants a family photo with her children before anybody dies of gun violence or anybody gets sent into jail for 70 years for robbery. We don't know what the future holds. We just want to hold this moment right here, you know, and put it in a picture because you never know what it's going to be like later. Tommy act like she can't understand that, okay? Now, Samantha tried to pull a fast move, but y'all all swindlers. Y'all a family of swindlers. We know that. We know what y'all do, okay? Y'all be out here trying to get over on people. And I don't know why Tommy would be mad when Samantha does this type of stuff because this is what y'all do. You like mother like daughter. Apple fall right on the stump of the tree, bitch. But instead of showing up with an open mind and an open heart to the photo shoot to talk to her sister and get the apology, she show up with a bottle connected to her lips, which means she been drinking, which means she drunk. So she feel like it's an ambush. I don't appreciate y'all ambushing me. And her mama comes over, that is not what this is. I just want y'all to take a picture. I got a cute little 70s outfit for you. They were thinking she would come in and see everybody in the 70s garb and the afros and the wigs, and she would laugh and want to be a part of it. They thought she would perceive it as comical. But because she was drunk and Tommy is an angry drunk, that's not what we got from her. And so her sister walks over to her and is like, look, I really want to talk about this. You know I love you. You my sister. I don't want to fight with you anymore. I know you feel like you're owed an apology, and I'm sorry for what happened, but I feel like I'm owed an apology too. Tommy said, that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna apologize to you. So Versace was like, fuck it then. We don't need to talk then. I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass. And that's when it went completely left, okay? They going back and forth. The big ass men with the suits come into the room because it's obvious this is gonna turn into a physical altercation. Samantha is trying to talk to Tommy, but Tommy not trying to hear her mama. So she telling her mama how she don't need to be involved and fuck you, bitch, and all of this. I don't like when she talks to her mama like that, but I also feel like she probably grew up with her mama talking to her like that. It just disrupted the whole field. The brothers got upset. They was like, mama, why you call us to come and be a part of this with all of this craziness? Tommy is walking outside and screaming and hollering about how she raised her sisters. I raised them. You ain't sent a food stamp, a tampon, bitch. You ain't sent nothing. I raised them, okay? When you left. And I feel like Tommy and Samantha, her whole family, really need to go on the Yana Fix My Life, because it sounds like Tommy resents her mama and her siblings for having to be a parent and not getting any credit for sacrificing her youth to be that for them. So I get Tommy, I totally do, but that does not make how she handles her sister right. It was just sad, y'all, and it just showed me that as much as we want Tommy to grow, I don't know if she's ever gonna get past this liquor issue that she got, you know, that plagues her and plagues her family, okay? At the end of the episode, Tommy is seen walking like she going to talk to somebody, slow-mo like a mug, and we like, oh, who she going to talk to? And it's your girl from the first season that Tommy was on. I can't even remember the girl name, but her and Tommy was fighting over Scrap DeLeon because she was Scrap's baby mama, but Scrap mama, Karen, didn't want them to be together, so she was trying to push Tommy on Scrap. So now she coming to talk to Tommy to see if Scrap and Tommy still got any dealings because they talking about getting back together. I'm like, how you gonna talk about getting back together with a nigga in jail? Is he still in jail? Let me know. He can't do nothing for you. It's just, you know, I just feel like it keeps that stigma going that women will take the least that they could possibly get from a man just to say they got one. And I don't like that. We should treat ourselves better. We deserve more. We should ask for more. We should get more. Y'all, Kirk and Jasmine finally have their conversation, and Kirk walks in there looking like the sad sap man that he is. And Jasmine is surprisingly very open and just wants Kirk to be in her child's life, okay? And Kirk thought he was going to have a harder time. He thought he was going to be pissed off, but he realized that Jasmine really just wants him to be in his child's life, okay? Because Jasmine, first question, why haven't you seen Cannon since you found out he was your son? Well, it's a situation. It's kind of uncomfortable. Well, you didn't think it was too uncomfortable to get in contact with Jasmine when you was trying to cheat on your wife with her. But now that you've had a child, now you feel uncomfortable about being there for the child. Correct? Kirk, sit the fuck down. He doesn't want to fight with any of her people talking about, you know, baby Ving Rhames and her little girlfriend that looked like she was her mama. She don't mess with them no more. She don't go with them no more. So that's no longer an issue for Kirk, okay? Kirk needs to just be there for his kid, and he realizes that. He asks if there are any videos and pictures that he could see, and he sees the video of the baby and smiled, and he was like, I did that, you know, trying to have some pride after you did not been there for that little boy for the first 2 years of his life, you nigga. Look, I'm sorry. I be trying not to curse as much in my videos, but Love and Hip Hop, boy, it's hard not to curse, okay? It's so hard because there's so much bitch-assness and fuck nigga shit. You know how hard it is not to say that in Love and Hip Hop videos? They did have a conversation about boundaries, though. Meaning, Jasmine, regardless to what your intent was, you do not need to be popping up on Rashida trying to apologize, trying to talk to her, nothing like that, because Kirk done fucked up his family, and he needs to facilitate that because he has to fix things at home before she can even get to a place where she's trying to talk to you, okay? Because at the end of the day, Jasmine, in your storyline, this is about you and your son. In Rashida's storyline, you are a C character that fucked up her life. So understand that, okay? And respect that. So Kirk sits down with Rashida so he can talk to her about the conversation he just had with Jasmine. And she's like, so what did she want? And he says, well, she just basically wants me to take care of my son, you know, and she wants to see the other children have a relationship with her son. And Rashida says, look, I understand that is your child, and I want you to be a good father to that child, just like you a father to my kids. But I don't want her coming to my shop. We're not in a place where I can talk. I want her to stay wherever she at, stay over there where she at, and maybe later we can, work on that. But right now, we need to work on Rasheeda and Kirk's situation, okay? Now, Kirk think that he didn't resolve this situation because he been making money moves, okay? He got a workout tape deal for Rasheeda. And y'all know Rasheeda works out all the time. She puts up her little videos on Instagram and on Snapchat, and she's always fit and always together and, makes all us 20-something-year-old women look like shit, okay? We all know, all right? So this is a big money deal, but he didn't even talk to Rasheeda about it before he basically sealed the deal. Now, I don't know how you can seal the deal without her signing something, but she feels as if he needs to understand and respect the fact that I'm not fucking with you right now. So you need to handle me accordingly. If you have a deal that's on the table, I need to be talked to about it before you sign anything, not after the fact, okay? And he just, all right, Rasheeda, but I just really want to, maybe if we was living together and we could do business under the same roof and at breakfast, I could say, hey, Rasheeda, I got a deal. Fuck out of here with that, Kirk. So Carly Red, y'all, we get to see Carly Red and Sean Garrett, okay? Now, Sean Garrett is in there serenading Carly Red, giving her romantic tease that, she ain't never experienced because all her men are children or dogs. So she really feeling this moment right now with him. And he is talking to her about his parents and how they've been together, his whole life. And, he grew up in a 2-parent home. And she starts to talk about how she didn't. And it's like, this wasn't about you. This was kind of about him right quick. But that's all right, Carly. Go ahead and tell us what's going on with you. Carly's dad, who has never really been in her life, is sick. She got a phone call from the hospital saying that he had a heart attack. So not only did he have a heart attack, but he also has cancer. So now Carly is faced with the responsibility of taking care of a father that was never really in her life, and she doesn't know how to handle that. But Sean is being there for her and telling her, you got to do what you got to do, and maybe you should talk to him about coming down here and living with you so you could help take care of him, because he lives in Florida, and he is very proud of the fact that he takes care of himself. But with a heart attack, which means you have a heart condition and cancer, you don't need to live in a state where none of your daughters are there, because it's Carly and 2 other daughters. One that's older who lives in New York that she don't really talk to, and the youngest one who we saw this episode, I did not catch her name, but she and Carly have a better relationship. So Carly has her dad in her house, and she's taking care of him and doing his high blood pressure, checking his pressure, and doing everything she got to do. And the sister comes over, and she basically wants to talk to her sister because she feels like she's gonna need help taking care of their dad. And he feels like he's just fine where he is. He feels like he ain't gotta move. But that's not up for discussion at this point, because he's made Carly, the youngest one, the power of attorney. So she has the right, the legal right, to make all the decisions for her father's life and for his health. And now she's really feeling like maybe she needs to just make the decision and move him down closer to her. And when she can't do it, her sister can help. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I felt like the sister is going to leave this in Carly's hands, because she feels like she has so much going on that she can't possibly help deal with this right now. She was like, I got so much going on. And Carly was like, okay, so what if I can't answer the phone when the doctors call? Then what? And the sisters was like, well, I guess they're going to have to call Jesus. And it was a joke, but it was a crass joke. Talking about it's our Christly duty. Girl, it sounds like you was telling that to Carly so Carly could do it and you won't have to worry about it. That's what it sounds like to me. So y'all, I don't know why they got just Brittany on this show as like a character now with confessionals. I don't know why, but I don't like it, because I told y'all I don't really like her. And furthermore, I don't like that orange wig. Get rid of that wig, sis. That's a bad look for you. I know you think it's a good look, but it's a bad look, okay? Now, she was not happy with all of the drama that happened with Angelita and Erica need to mind her business. And I was kind of like, bitch, that was lame. Her name is Erica Mena. It needed to rhyme with Erica Mena, but whatever, okay? Let you have it, all right? I feel like she been watching Roxanne videos because she called her Enchilada. So she sits down with Keely. 2 people who are aggravating me and annoying me are now about to join forces to annoy me even more. Oh, I'm not optimistic about this. Basically, just Brittany is feeling some type of pressure from Stevie J, because she did this Mary J. Blige-esque song with him, and she's feeling it, but he's pressuring her to sign to his management team, but she see how he moves, so she not really feeling that. She also wasn't feeling how Erica and Estelita came off to her, but I kind of feel like she was telling that story one-sided. You made the remarks towards Estelita, okay? You started it, which was why Erica finished it. All right, I don't feel like they was just all coming at you out of nowhere. You was coming at them with the comments about not sleeping with somebody. And Keely was right that, you know, whatever was going on was really probably between them and Stevie, and probably really didn't have nothing to do with just Brittany, but she was going to take it personal anyway because she decided to put herself in a mix. All right? But Keely feel like, girl, you know what? I'm going to have to go talk to Stevie and get down with Danger Zone and see if I could get a job with him so that I could help facilitate between the two of y'all, girl. I will talk to him for you, all right? And just Brittany feel like she don't want to get involved in any of this foolishness with Stevie J. He invited her to like a showcase, and she denied his, you know, invitation because she didn't want to be involved with any mess. But I'm like, but your mouth though. You said some things to Estelita that made that argument pop off. It was your presence of like, oh, I'm better than you bitches. Which I understand, because when you really have talent and you work hard for something, it's annoying as hell to see girls with big titties and asses and no talent come into the room, and now all of a sudden we're looking at them as if they've done something. I get it, just Brittany, but you made yourself look bad in that scene, okay? And I just can't get your whole persona on Signed out of my head, to be honest with you. But anyway, Keely said she gonna help her, and they gonna go to that event that Stevie invited her to, and if anything pop off, Keely is prime and ready, bitch, okay? She ready. She ready to let her frustrations out about her man on any bitch that wanna get it, okay? Y'all, anyway, that was basically what happened on Love and Hip Hop ATL. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Share it with your people. Get at me, interact. Follow me on Instagram at Bondi Blue. I'm going to put it on this video so it's on the video the whole time, because I feel like a lot of y'all don't follow me on Instagram, but that's where I be at, all right? I'm not on Twitter like that. I'm not on Facebook like that. You'll see me here and there, but for the most part, I'm an egg girl, okay? I'm old. So I'm going to leave it on here, and y'all get at me. Holla at your girl. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a good week. Mwah. See y'all for Black Ink.